Hey, help support the show by joining the Patreon or becoming a YouTube member. Also, hit that like button to subscribe if you want more Cavs-focused content.
I don't think Stephen A. Smith had a fun time watching the Cavs play on national TV against his beloved New York Knicks. I don't know. I'm just getting some clips like this.
27 down.
This is hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
I want a job, a competitive game, damn it!
And that was just halftime. We were unaware of the proportions to which this ass whooping would just go to a mere 2 quarters after this. And that is what we got here. I promised it at the end of the video. I said, hey, man, if Stephen A. Smith had some sort of crash out, I was going to put that video online and react to it. I sounded so old saying, put that video online. But I was going to react to the Stephen A. Smith, let's call it a crash out, right? The New York Knicks just lost by like 40. He had to watch there. He was at work. Diabolical. Hey, look, man, it's never fun when your team get their ass whipped and you got to be on the broadcast. Look, I've been live and watched my team get their ass whipped. It was not fun. I do this shit on Sundays for the Browns. It ain't fun. Let's see how Stephen A. Smith handled this, man. Let's see how he handled this.
We need to talk a little bit about these New York Knicks.
Definitely.
Not just this
he
game,
out.
Stephen
Oh,
A.
wait a minute. We didn't get started, bro. He's out. Look at this man. Look at this. He's selling it, dog. He's selling that ass whooping, ain't he? He just looked out this slumped. He was thinking, too. He had all second half to think about how he was going to theatrically build to a reaction to a beatdown of this proportion. I mean, the Cavs beat the New York Knicks by 8 Tristan Thompson minutes. That's just amazing. Amazing. And you could just see Stephen A. He got all that. He got a look on his face. He's thinking about it all. Look, Pert look like he got to be silent because, you know, he just found out that his homeboy got some bad news. Bob Meyer looked like he about to cry like he did when he announced the KD injury.
They've
Let's hear
fallen
it go.
to 0-6 against the Cavaliers, the Celtics,
Bob Meyer does look like really concerned for
and
Stephen
the Thunder.
A.
Not particularly close matchups
No.
here. Are you concerned?
I should be, but
I'm depressed.
Oh,
And the
wow.
Thunder.
We going there,
Not
Steven.
particularly close matchups
No.
here. Are you
Oh.
concerned?
I should be, but
I'm depressed.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Let me come on. Let me be a dog. Let me be an adult.
Particularly close matchups
No.
here. Are you concerned?
I should be, but
I'm depressed. To America, to the basketball community.
No, I gotta
York
make that a
Knicks.
meme. I'm sorry. I gotta make that a meme.
Depressed. I'm depressed.
You know, we laughing now, but if I ever got to cover a Myles Garrett trade, bro, you know I'm about to be out here like that. Oh, this is me on the other channel. Oh,
I should be, but
I'm depressed. To America, to the basketball community. New York Knicks got their ass kicked. Very thoroughly, I might add.
I mean, it was it was clean too, elbow deep. I mean, we talk about it just the thorough ass whooping. Like they ain't leave no spots, nothing. You did the white glove test, like that's ass whooping. It was thorough.
And what they have shown us now 0-6 against the likes of Cleveland, OKC, and Boston is that they are an inferior team to the upper echelon of the NBA.
You know he about to fire up, bro. He too calm right now. He too calm. He's speaking like a lawyer. I know he mad. He the upper echelon of the NBA. It's
They are good enough to keep it interesting. They are not
What did he
basketball
just say?
purgatory anymore.
What did he just say?
They are good enough to keep it interesting.
Steven,
They are
none of these games been interesting. What you mean they good enough to keep it interesting? You've watched these games? They all been on national TV. Steven, it ain't even good enough to be interested. They not even good. I was interested in this game for like 10 minutes. And then the end of the first quarter happened. I'm like, oh, it's going to be an ass whoop. What you mean keep it interesting? Everybody want to play New York in the first round, man. Or at least in the second round.
Not basketball purgatory anymore.
Is it not? Is it not? It feel real basketball purgatory to me, man. Like, the New York Knicks feel real basketball purgatory. I mean, you talk about a team that can't get past the elite, that has Karl Anthony Towns on their team. We already know wherever purgatory is, Karl Anthony Towns be following that shit, getting 80 points, losing by 20. Like, that's the Karl Anthony Towns way. Getting a bunch of buckets, losing a bunch of games that you're not supposed to lose, or not being competitive against elite teams, maybe winning one round in the playoffs.
Superior team to the upper echelon of the NBA. They are good enough to keep it interesting. They are not basketball purgatory anymore.
They kind of are.
But this is not a team that is going to knock off one of those dudes in order to win
They ain't even beat
a
one of these teams
championship.
once.
They're still away.
Brother, that's a super sweep. They 0-6 against these teams. 0-6.
You know, think about what the Lakers gave up for Luka, and then you think about what the Knicks gave up for Cap. Look at what the Knicks gave up for Mikal Bridges. 5 first-round picks. Listen, they're a good team.
You think trading for Cat cost the Knicks Luka? I don't know, but if I see a Knicks fan, I'm going to ask them that question because they're going to hate that question. Damn, man, y'all let Cat cost y'all Luka. That's crazy.
And I'm happy that they're not as god-awful as they used to be. But when I see a butt whipping like I saw tonight, I'm very depressed. 3 hours of my life that I could never get back. It's just a very, very bad, nauseating feeling right now. And to be honest with you, the Knicks made me want to throw up.
I'll go get some Tums or some Pepto.
Yeah, he didn't even crash out the way he wanted to. Stephen A. didn't even go off the way he wanted to. That was Stephen A. holding it in. That was Stephen A. before he really, let it sink in just exactly what it was that happened in that game. Just exactly what the New York Knicks have been telling people all year about their basketball team anytime they get the chance to, which is the New York Knicks are the unserious team. See, the Knicks have been pointing at the Cavaliers as that's the unserious team. That's the team with the bloated record. That's the team that's winning because of a weak strength of schedule. But the Cavs don't smell nothing like that. Cavs don't smell like fraud. Cavs smell real. But you get near that New York, you get near them New York Knicks. Y'all smell that? Y'all smell that? Smell like New York. Smells terrible. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All that time, New York Knicks fans have spent antagonizing people in Cleveland, antagonizing the city of Cleveland, making fun of the fact that, in the city of Cleveland, we have a quality of life that at least gets you a bedroom, unlike New York, where you're lucky to get a corner of a closet. All of these jokes about Cleveland, what we gonna do in Cleveland, all this stuff, and how the Cavs are frauds. And I think it's just settling into the New York Knicks fans that, Cavs ain't the frauds, brother. It's y'all. And there was a time where the Cavs were the frauds, and the New York Knicks beat the pine sol out the Cleveland Cavaliers. Beat the Cavs so bad, people still calling the Cavs soft, despite the fact that they have one of the best record in the NBA, despite the fact that they're about to be at 50 wins before April. You still got people who are willing to call the Cavs soft because of that one damn series. I hope we play the Knicks. I hope we get New York. Because it's not just enough for me to beat them in the regular season. And maybe this is arrogance or overconfidence. I want to end. I want the Cavs. This Cavs team has been put through so much garbage because of that damn New York Knicks series to get the catharsis of just stomping a mud hole in the New York Knicks. And usually I want the team I root for to win the game to advance into the next round in the city of Cleveland, right? Because you want it to be at home, so I don't usually mind a 5-game win in a series. Nah, man, I want them to be eliminated in New York. I want them to repeat this performance against the New York Knicks in the playoffs in a game 4 to sweep them out of there. I want the New York Knicks fans that were so arrogant, talked all this garbage about the Cleveland Cavaliers over the last few years. I want them to watch it. I want them to boo as they see the inevitable end of their season happening with the only thing that could stop it is the clock on the scoreboard. That's what I want. And then I want Boston because they've been talking kind of crazy too. But, that would be the most satisfying way for the Cavs to get to the finals. And I think this Cavs team is good enough. I'm not worried about what's going to be the easiest path through the East with them. I think the Cavs can get through any path that they want to in the East. I'm not worried about dictating the path and who gets what seed. I don't care. If I play the Knicks in the second round, I want the Knicks. I want that. If I have to play Boston in the conference finals, I'm cool with that. Because these are the teams, these are the cities that have decided to not just attack the Cavs as a basketball team, but attach the criticisms of the Cavs basketball team with the people in the city of Cleveland. So, yeah, I want to beat those two teams. I want to end those fan bases this season. I want to end the delusion that the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics have, that they're just, especially the Boston Celtics. I want to end this delusion that the Boston Celtics have, that there's some kind of dynasty because they won one ring. Like, they talk about themselves like a damn dynasty already. Like, Bill Russell's playing on that damn Celtics team. Like, they got 8 rings, like Red Auerbach's on the sideline. Like, it ain't that. It ain't that. In New York, well, we want our money back from 2023, brother. We want our money. That was a painful series. I had to come on here and tell all the people who watch this channel that Cleveland is sorry, that the Cavs ain't got it. I spent the whole next season mad at the Cavs because of that damn loss. But now it's time. Now it's time to get our dub back in the regular season. Just not going to be enough. We need to get that back in the playoffs. I want New York. After this game, after seeing how they match up against us, what they're going to add Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson, which is not nothing. But I mean, OG Anunoby came back for the Knicks today. It did not matter. And that's one of their biggest pieces. I want the whole East Coast. I want the Cavs to beat the whole East Coast. I want Adam Silver to be furious every time the Cavs eliminate a team in the playoffs this year because it's going to be one of his favorites. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Have a great day.